All right, here we are. Do I look like my nose might be a little bit red? Let me kill the volume on this. Hold on one second, guys. All right. Okay, so we are 130 miles from Sturgis, and so we've had a very, very long day again. The temperature this afternoon was absolutely ridiculous. It ended up being, it was 106 this afternoon. It's like riding in a furnace. Unbelievable. Hey, Jen, how you doing, hon? Welcome. Hey, extremist, and I know it. How you doing? Yeah, I'm tired. So what I'm going to do, guys, let me just do this part first. For my members, I'm not doing a live stream tonight. I don't have it in me. I really don't. I am tired. We just put 1,400 miles in 3 days on these bikes, and it was just exactly what the plan was. 2 heavy days. We did 500, 500, and then it ended up being like 530 both of those 2 days, and then we did 400, almost 400 miles today. And yeah, well, look at the tan line. Yeah, there you go. That's a good view of it. You can see. Look at that's where my gloves were. And that's the here. I'll do it that way. It's even darker. This is even darker. Yeah. So you can see that I've gotten a little bit more sun over the last couple of days. But yeah, it's been. I got to tell you, it has been an awesome run so far, and it's been a lot of fun. We've had a great time. Really good ride. I got to tell you guys this. This is amazing. So we're in South Dakota now. Okay. Hey Nate, how you doing, buddy? So listen, let me just say this to my members. Okay, what I plan on doing, I'm going to make it up to you guys when I get back home. I promise. So I'm going to do like probably Monday. We're going to be on the road all day Monday again. So I'm probably not going to do a live stream for my members next Monday. But when I get home, what I'll do is I'll do two in a week back to back for you guys because I feel bad, but I'm wiped out. So actually, I'm sitting here drinking a Corona because they don't have Labatt's Blue in South Dakota, so I'm having to drink Corona. But so I just so my members know that I'll make it up to you guys. I promise. I don't want to shortchange you. I really don't because that's not fair, and I don't. I'm not at my all. I'll be honest with you. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But anyway, so I got to tell you this. This was amazing. Okay, so I like speed. I like to go fast. Always have, always will. And so in New York, I mean, I've taken my bike up to like 110 miles an hour. No problem. But you do it for like maybe a half a mile, and then you slow back down because of all the cops and stuff. We get out to South Dakota here, and I look and I see the speed limit, and the speed limit is 80 miles an hour. Okay. And so we were running between 85 and 90 miles an hour. And we weren't doing it for like a short stretch. I mean, we were doing it for like, 70 miles straight. Um, you know, it was, I'm going to tell you what a rush. I mean, just a rush to be able to do that. Um, Unbelievable. So please don't admit to anything saying you're, no, well, they can't do nothing about that because it's already done. But no, it's incredible, absolutely incredible. It was just a whole lot of, and then like I said, then this afternoon we were riding in that heat, and it was just, we were like, I'm done. We're like, okay, so we when we check out of here in the morning, we got like 2 hours, and then we're going to be in Sturgis. So we can't even check into the hotel room, I don't think, until the afternoon. So what we're going to do is kind of figure out what we're going to do. Oh, that's funny. Be careful with that Corona. You might come down with Budweiser 21. I don't drink Budweiser. It is nasty. I don't care for it, and so I do not drink it. But yeah, we got one more day of really extreme heat where tomorrow's supposed to be 106 as well, and then it's going to cool off to like 90. Ooh, how exciting! But no, it's all part of it. it is all part of it. And but yeah, it's been quite an adventure. We put some serious miles on the bikes. Like I said, about really tired, you know. But uh, I have a really bad joke about Budweiser that I can't say on here because of mixed company. It's a very off-color joke, so you know, I won't say that one. But it's a joke about what Budweiser really tastes like, and it tastes like a bodily function, in my opinion. So yeah, there's an off-color joke that, like I said, I won't share on here. But Alan, I'm in Rapid City. Where are you at? We are in. Hold on, I will tell you in a second. Uh, Maduro. We're in Maduro right now, so we're staying here at this hotel tonight. Actually, we're going to be Alan. We're going to be in Rapid City. That's where our hotel is at. So I'll be in Rapid City tomorrow. How long are you going to be there for? Because if you're going to be around for a while, we could probably meet up. I got a buddy of mine that I'm riding with. So, yep, we're riding together. Because they have he's part of the American Legion Riders. And so they're having their president's meeting this week on Saturday. And so everybody from all over the country is coming in. So, oh, he lives there. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you'll be there then, huh? Hey, listen, dude, send me then do this. Send me an email, preppernurse1.com. Give me your number, and I'll give you a buzz, and we'll try to hook up. Because I'm gonna be there for 4 days, so we could probably get together and have a beer or whatnot. And why don't you show your handsome friend over here? Actually, my buddy just left, so I don't know. I don't even know where he was going. He was going someplace. Oh, he's gonna go clean the bikes, the windshield off and stuff like that. So, yeah. So that's where he was going. So, but yeah, it's been uneventful as far as anything bad. So as far as riding wise, we've really had a good ride, and so it's been fun. It's been a fun ride. So, but I'll tell you what, the last 2 nights I slept like a rock. But here, how weird is this? Okay, so like last night I go to bed at like 11:11. It was because I was getting ready to turn the light off, and I said, let me see, and it was 11:11. Wide awake, 6 o'clock this morning. Same thing the day before. Went to bed at midnight, slept great, wide awake at 6 o'clock in the morning. I could not tell you why. 6, 7 hours, and that's all I need. If I ever get that consistently, that's a good thing. But so we got on the road at about 8:20 this morning, and let's see, we got into the hotel room here. Was it 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that, something in that range. I can't remember exactly what time it was because we got here and I like had to hydrate because I was like, it was just so ridiculous. I literally was standing at the counter, all right, and when your arms sweat, it's hot. And I'm standing at the counter waiting to sign in, and my arms were sweating. I was like, this is crazy. But yeah, so it was. It's been interesting. I love when I randomly click on your channel and find you going live, the Pervy Prepper. Yeah, well, I'm doing these lives right now because it's easier than trying to upload a video while I'm on this trip. Now, once I get to Sturgis tomorrow, I definitely will be doing video while I'm here. Probably won't get it up, and stuff like that. When I get back home, I'll probably get it up at that point. So that's you know, hey, you got notification today. That's cool. That's very cool. I know they play games, and just think you have to make that trip back home too. Yeah, I can't hardly wait. So I'm looking at. Let's see. I'm going to tell you when we're going to leave. Hold on a second. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can kind of see that. That is the view that I am going to have on my property in West Virginia. And that, my friends, is an absolutely beautiful view. Very, very beautiful view. So, all right, let me just look at this real quick and I will tell you. So, we are going to be leaving to head back home on the 1st. So, probably be home on the Wednesday. So, I may be able to do a normal live stream Wednesday. Because I figure, well, if we do 3 days like we did today on the way back, yeah, I should be home Wednesday. I should be able to do a normal live stream on Wednesday when I get back home. So, but like I said, it's been fun. It's beautiful. The scenery, like I said, I've never been to South Dakota before. Had never been through Minnesota before. So, and Idaho, not Idaho. Um, oh my God, I can't even think. Wisconsin. Hadn't been through a lot of those states before. So, again, something to check off, the bucket list that, more states that I've been to. So it's just, like I said, it's been a lot of fun. Been having a great time. We've been laughing a lot, just joking around, having a good time. But it's been a really, really good time. And, my buddy and I, like I said, we've known each other for like 22 years. So, yep, Mom and Beck and Heather are okay. I talk to them all every day, and everybody's doing good, and there's no issues there. Heather was telling me that Hella does keep going into my room and looking for me, so I know that she's going to go nuts when I go back home. And so, if you break down email, my friend owns a Harley here in Rapid. We can. Oh, if the Harley break, okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, shoot me that email. Yeah, we took 90 the whole way out. We did 90 the whole way out. It's the quickest way. In Indiana, the toll sucked. In Illinois, the toll sucked. But once we got up into Wisconsin and Minnesota and South Dakota, there's no tolls at all. So but yeah, it's awesome. Hey, Open House Texas. Ed, did you hear that Cuomo said about taking people in cars and forcing them to get vaccinated? They are targeting certain zip codes. I had not heard that. I'll be honest with you guys. I have not paid attention to any of the news, and I know that I know they're amping things up. They would have a really, really hard time forcing people to do that. People were going to fight back. If they did that, I don't think that, I hadn't heard that being said. I know that certain places they're going door to door to try to encourage people to get it, but I think pretty much everybody that was going to get it has gotten it by this point, and so it'll be interesting. So it will be definitely interesting to see what happens. Thank you very much for the donation, Open House Texas. I do appreciate that. And thank you for that information. I'll look into that when I get back home. I'm sure they're going to talk about, oh my God, Sturges, a super spreader event, all this kind of stuff. Who knows? China has stepped up IBCM production and silo production. They are running launch tests as we speak. DEFCON remains at 4. Well, I know that there's a lot going on between China. China's been cranking out Navy ships like crazy, and they've been doing it for a while. They're amping up. They're getting ready. And I've told you guys before, when it comes to the two biggest bullies on the block, eventually they're going to fight. And that's just a fact. So, yeah, they said Sturgis was going to be a super spreader last year, and it wasn't. So it's all, in my opinion, let me just rephrase this because I don't want to be accused of giving false information. In my opinion, I think it's a lot to do about nothing. I think it's a lot of government control. That's my opinion. And, they're trying to dictate what we can and cannot do, and I'm going to tell you, I just, like I said, I'm not doing it, not playing that game. I've been all over. I went on vacation in January. Then Heather and I took the trip down to West Virginia. and I found a piece of property down there, and you know, I did 2 days of Prepper Fest. I went to a wedding, and then I went to a graduation party back to back days, and then Randy and I got on the road on Sunday and came back here, came out on this trip, and we've been all over the place. So yeah, I don't know, but like I said, a lot of games being played, a lot of manipulation, in my opinion. Again, so we'll see what happens. Oh, there's a great Budweiser joke. I'm going to tell you what. It's yeah. Like I said, I would love to tell you guys, but I think people would unsubscribe because they would be all pissed off and they would be all butthurt. So I'm probably not going to say that, but it's a great joke. Um, it is a great joke. Duke and UNC Hospital just announced mandatory vax for all employees. There's a continuing up of that. A lot of places are doing that, but what they're doing, hey, Pamela Sherry, the Delta variant is probably just another scare tactic to get people vaccinated. Clearly, free burritos didn't work. Yeah, exactly. And I agree with you. That's, again, my opinion. I agree with you on that statement, 100%. And thank you very much for the donation. I do appreciate that as well. But yeah, I absolutely. Ed, I have been up and down the East Coast this summer and no virus. Yeah, it just, you know, you watch and see what they do. They're going to amp this up even more. So what they're doing a lot of these places too, and so they're talking about mandatory vaccinations, but the people that are opting out of it have to have weekly tests. So they either get the vaccine or they have to submit to weekly tests. Now, again, people have to make a decision of what is acceptable for them. Again, it's always comes down to, in my opinion, again, it always comes down to you as an individual. If you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. That's what it comes down to. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm having some vaccine repellent. Joke, please, please joke. But anyway, Mr. Rose, my job requires weekly tests because I said no vax. And again, so you have to make a decision of what's acceptable and what's not, and what you're okay with. And you know what? I would, if I had to have a job like what you're doing as a prison guard, I would do the exact same thing. And you've already had it once, so you probably have built up natural antibodies to it anyway. Imagine that, your immune system actually doing its job. It's amazing how that works. So, let's see. I'm just looking to see if you guys have any questions, guys. All cap lock, so that it stands out for me. But anyway, so we're like I said, we're having an enjoyable time. I will get back to normal stuff when I get back home, I promise, and I will make up the 2 live streams. So I'm not going to do a members only live stream next Monday because again, we're going to put in a long day Sunday. We'll put another long day in on Monday, and try to get home as quickly as we can. Probably my guess is because if we had really pushed it today, we could have got there. We were like 2 hours away. So I think when we're getting that back towards home and we're getting close, we're probably not going to stop and get a hotel. We may stop and rest, but we'll probably up. So I might be home on Tuesday, but it would be late. It would be late on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm not hearing anything along the route. No, any intel along your route. That's Charles Richards was at. I'm not hearing anything. I mean, I've talked to a bunch of people, different places. We stopped at a bar in Wisconsin and had lunch, and the lady there was saying that they thought it was all BS. So that was her opinion, obviously. Yep, had it once. Test negative every week for over a year. I bet you our immune systems work. Yeah, it's amazing how that happens. It is amazing how that happens. but you should be afraid. Remember that. So, what do you think is going to happen with nurses being required to take the jab? Majority of major nursing shortage or complications. Again, you're going to have a lot of nurses that are going to say absolutely not. So they're going to most likely at that point have to do that weekly testing. There's always been a nursing shortage, and the reason there's always been a nursing shortage is that you have a huge burnout rate in nursing. I mean, it is unbelievably high burnout rate. The average nurse doesn't stay in nursing for 25, 30 years. They just don't do it anymore. With all the nonsense and the politics and all that other crap that you got to deal with, a lot of people, 101 to 108 in Sturges tomorrow. Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Can't hardly wait. So, but again, in Minnesota, my God, the cornfields that we saw in Minnesota was unbelievable. Just a tremendous amount of cornfields. Here in South Dakota, a lot of straw, a lot of hay being baled up, a ton of it. So that was pretty cool to see. But as far as I'd come back through Canada quarantine at the Labatt's Brewery, yeah, right. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't go up to Canada right now anyway, just because they want you to do a 2-week quarantine. So Jen F says hospitals are all about the money and not the patients. That's the same exact thing with nursing homes, and whether you don't wear leather pants in the heat. No, I don't wear leather pants. No, I don't wear leather pants. But so Randy, come over and say hi real quick, so everybody. Oh my God, it'd be like the first person I ever saw with a shirt on. So he's coming over to say hi real quick.
Hello, everybody.
So we have decided. So we're changing our names. So he's no longer going to be Randy, and I'm no longer going to be Ed. From now on,
George.
Yeah, I'm George, and he is Lenny. Huh? Lenny. He's Lenny. So anybody that has watched the movie Of Mice and Men, Lenny is a very simpleton type of person, very forgetful, confused. That's Randy. He's not a simpleton, but he's very simple. He can't remember how to get out of his own way. So we have decided that he's Lenny and I'm George. So when we get to Sturgis, we're going to get him a lanyard to put over his head and around his neck. And if he's like wandering around aimlessly, it will say in there, if I appear lost, please take me back to this hotel. So yeah, because like I said, he left his phone in that bar in Wisconsin. So now we have to go back and get that back on the way back. So here's what we did today. You're gonna love this one, right? So we're riding, and whenever one of us is tired or needs a break, we just say to the other one, "Hey, next stop or whatever, let's take a break," right? So I'm like, "Okay." So we're riding along, and he's like, "Man, my neck hurts." He's going, "My neck, I want to stop." I'm like, "Okay." So the next exit, we'll get off at the next exit. Well, it happened to be a construction zone area, and so I get off at the exit. And then I'm like looking behind me, and Randy's not behind me. I'm like, what the heck? Now you got to remember, he's got no phone. Okay. So I look over on the highway. Here he's still on 90.
I waved at you.
And he's like, I go like this. I go, what are you doing? And he waves at me. I'm like, oh my God. So now I had to get off in the exit to get back onto 90. You couldn't. It was blocked off. So I had to go all this route around through town, through this back road, and I'm driving down this back road, and then I had to kick probably maybe 10 miles, kick around, come back onto 90, and so I get up to the first exit after that, and I thought maybe he's there. So I stop there, and I look, and the gas station is like way down. I'm like, nope, he didn't go down. He didn't go that way. So I said, I'm going to get back on. So that I get back on. Now there's a rest area like a mile down, and I go, he's got to be at the rest area. So I pull into the rest area, and there he is, and I'm like waving at him. I'm like, hello. So what he had done is he went into the rest area and asked somebody if they could borrow the phone, and he called his wife, and said, call Ed, tell him I'm at the rest area. So it was freaking funny. But that's what happens. I mean, those type of things, they're just funny, little anomalies that happen. But you know, so I'm like, why didn't you get off? He said, well, it says you couldn't get back on 390. He goes, or on 90. He goes, how did you get back on 90? I said, well, I took the detour. So I'm on this detour road, and there's like, 5 cars in front of me, and they're all doing like 55 miles an hour. So I look, I see it's clear. Out I go, past all 5 of them at once, and, kept going. Oh, it was crazy. But it was fun. I mean, it's just, that's one of those things that happen. So, but, we just, yeah, but it was like, I'm like, I hope he just stops someplace, and then I'll just go there and I'll get him again. So that's what we did. So it was, we laughed about it more than anything else. And that's like I told the people inside. So that's why he's Lenny and I'm George from Of Mice and Men. So if you have not seen the movie Of Mice and Men, you absolutely should watch that movie. Great movie. Sad ending. I won't give it away, but sad ending. But just a fantastic movie. Just a fantastic movie.
Someone died in the movie?
You're a jerk. So anyway, guys, I've been on here almost a half an hour already. So I'm going to ask real quick for a thumbs up. So hold on, one more. Naked Randy, come over real quick. We'll get the thumbs up.
Is there any girls?
Oh, I got a lot of ladies on.
Probably breaking a lot of hearts, but yes, I am married.
Oh, please.
Got married on Friday and hit the road for Sturges on Sunday.
Yeah, and I told him we're not consummating his vows because he did not get married to me. He got married to his wife. I said, we're not consummating the vows on this trip. So, okay, thumbs up real quick if you have not shot one yet. I do appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate that, and thank you ahead of time. Again, it really does help with the algorithms as well. So thank you for that reason as well. Real quick, again, I just want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We are doing the sale for the legacy freeze-dried food that's going on right now. That will be going on until the 8th of August. So definitely take advantage of that. He has a very nice wife, Jen F. She's a very nice lady, and so I'm happy for them. That was the wedding that I attended on Friday.
She's smoking hot, too.
And so she keeps sending me naked pictures on my phone. I don't know why. I keep telling her, no, listen, stop. Randy's with me. We can't carry on like this. And I'm only kidding. But anyway, preppernurse1.com, click on store. It'll drop down. You'll see Legacy Foods. You click on that. If you decide to make an order, 20% will come off at checkout. Okay. Yeah, right. Play the bow chicka wow wow music and have Randy come back. That's
no. We've seen enough.
Yeah, that's it. No more. So. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here. Like I said, these are easier to do with traveling. It takes forever. Are you surprised by the mask mandate lockdowns coming? No, not at all. I talked about that, Jim, recently. I said by this fall they will have it all locked down again. That's my opinion. That's my prediction, and I don't think I'll be too far off with that. If she is so hot, why are you with that? Deborah Hayes would like to know that.
Because I can't answer.
It was a trip that we had planned, and so, they've been together for a while. So, I believe they may have consummated their vows before they got married. Another sinner. Oh, he's horrible sinner. It's terrible.
Yes,
I tried to counsel him of being abstinent before he got married, but he didn't listen to me. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to jump on that note. I am going to say goodbye. Remember, we are all in this together. Really, really important. We truly are. We're one race called the human race. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. So important because we never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important to tell the people that we care about how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish in life, you can do it. Just stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Stay safe, brother, both of you. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate it. We will. It's been good. We were running pretty hot today. Like I said, it was just once we hit that where it was like that, I was like, woohoo, Christmas. 80 miles an hour is the speed limit. went by a cop sitting on the side of the road, and I backed it off just a second before I saw him, and I went from 90 to 85, and I passed him doing 85 miles an hour. Never moved. Never moved. I was like, wow. We had, I'll tell you this really quickly. We're doing 90. We got people passing us, and we're doing 90 miles an hour. Unbelievable. So, but yeah, we're having a good time. Good run so far. Really, it's been, and it's straight. It's a straight road, so it's not like there's a lot of twists and turns and stuff like that. So, but all right, guys, I will see you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.
Thanks for coming, my wife.
Oh, dude.